If you're a man over 40, listen up, because today I want to talk about this, the master male organ. Now, you might not realize it, but this one male body part can affect your overall health, sexual performance, and even how you physically look as a man. It's for this very reason your testicles are often referred to as the master male organ. And to cover the details on this topic, I've invited a special guest, Toby Buttle. Welcome, Toby. He is the senior trainer for the #1 fitness YouTube channel for men over 40. Today, he's going to show you a simple yet scientific approach that men can start utilizing to optimize the functions of their master male organ, allowing you to get back to looking and performing like the man you should be and deserve to be. Now, Toby, earlier I heard you mention something about a curse that's been placed on all men. What's this all about?
Well, first off, Brooke, thank you very much for having me. The reason why I say all men have been cursed, it's because as a man gets older, his testicles, which literally is a man's testosterone factory, begin to gradually produce less and less of the testosterone hormone with each passing year. Now, this decline actually starts as early as your 20s, but by the time you hit your 40s, you better believe that your testosterone factory has pretty much shut down. Now, Brooke, do you know what happens when an actual factory stops producing the goods that you need?
Well, for sure, it would go out of business, right?
You're absolutely right there too, Brooke. The business I'm referring to is your love life, your overall well-being, even your work performance, but most noticeably, the way your body actually looks. In fact, if you've seen a drop in your energy levels or sex drive, maybe started packing on a few extra pounds of belly fat, chances are your testosterone factory is shutting down too.
Now, to the men out there watching, what you're saying, Toby, is that the unwanted weight gain, loss of energy, and low sex drive isn't really a man's fault or something that they did to themselves. These symptoms are actually naturally occurring side effects from having a depressed testosterone level. As a trainer myself, it's no wonder why so many older male clients I meet can't seem to get rid of the belly fat, and no matter how strict their diet is or how much they work out.
If a man's testosterone is low, nothing seems to work right. In fact, it's very possible that whatever you are doing right now might be doing more harm than good.
When I look at the big picture, it just doesn't seem fair for men. I mean, aging leads to decreased testosterone, and lower testosterone means that your testicular functions are deteriorating. So, what should men do to fix this problem that's going on down there?
Now, even though it may seem like everything is working against you, there is actually an easy fix for all of this. And no, I'm not going to refer you to a doctor. It's actually something so simple that you can do it at home and you won't even have to spend any extra time working out or have to follow some strict, drastic diet. And the best part is, it won't even alter your lifestyle one iota. In fact, I just posted a different video earlier showing men my age exactly what I did to fix my testosterone levels and how you can do it too. Now, it only takes a few seconds of your time to do it. You can see this free video by going to reloadyourtest.com or by clicking the button below.
Thanks, Toby. I'm sure that video has already helped a lot of guys out there. But there is something simple that men can start doing today, or even in the next few minutes, to start rejuvenating their test production naturally. Why don't you give us your top 3 easiest things to do?
Well, actually, there are a few simple things you can start doing as a man to support your testosterone immediately. Now, the first thing you can do is something that any man watching this video can do right now. Hold a power pose. A Harvard medical study revealed that in as little as 2 minutes, you can actually increase the amount of testosterone that your body produces by simply changing the way you carry or hold your body. Okay, look, this is what a power pose looks like. And this is an opposite of a power pose. And I hate to admit it, but this is the typical posture for most older men. But listen to this, Brooke. A different study took saliva samples from men and actually discovered that high-power posers showed an 8% increase in testosterone, while conversely, low-power posers had an actual 10% decrease in the same hormone.
Wow, so just slouching is not only a bad habit, it's also something that's proven to lower your testosterone?
That's right. So my tip for you guys at home watching are, first, start becoming more consciously aware of how you stand and sit. And when you stand, make sure you stand with your spine erect, keep your shoulders back, and your head neutral.
I can definitely see that, and that is absolutely one of the I'm in charge poses. So what's the next tip?
Tip number 2, avoid all low-calorie and low-fat diets. Now, Brooke, fat is actually the precursor to testosterone, and without enough dietary fats, testosterone will simply not be made. And like you said, Brooke, that so many men who diet never actually see the results that they're hoping for. It's because they're all following dietary fats that actually kill testosterone. Now, along with dietary fats, there are actually several other key ingredients a man's body needs in order to increase testosterone production, which leads me to my final tip. Make sure your meals include the master testosterone boosting nutrients. For starters, vitamin D. Now, according to WebMD, vitamin D can be found in small amounts in a few foods, including fatty fish such as herring, mackerel, sardines, and tuna. To make vitamin D more available, it is often added to things like dairy products, juices, and even cereals that are said to be fortified with vitamin D. But truthfully, most vitamin D, between 80 and 90% of what the body absorbs, is obtained through exposure to sunlight.
I think the reality for most men is that they don't have time to get outside to get the natural vitamin D boost. So definitely be sure to get enough to fill in your diet right.
Exactly. And then there's white button mushroom extract. Now, men need to be including white button mushrooms into their daily diet because this vegetable is known to actually block estrogen.
This is a big one, guys. Men who carry excess body fat tend to have abnormally high estrogen levels, which can actually convert the little testosterone that you have into more estrogen.
And the final nutrient that men need to be getting every day is something called D-aspartic acid, or DAA for short.
That is a solid tip, Toby. Thank you. So what are your suggestions when it comes to making these key T-boosting nutrients as a part of a man's daily diet?
Well, the problem I found for myself and so many other guys my age was that trying to buy, cook, and even prepare these foods that contain these nutrients is a real hassle. And on top of that, you would have to eat an unreasonable amount of these foods just to get the optimal nutrients that you need to see the testosterone boosting benefits that you want. Now, luckily, I found a simple way to get all these key nutrients without having to buy, cook, or prepare any of the food at all. It only takes me about 15 seconds a day to get all of these key nutrients right from the comfort of my own home. In a different video I posted the other day, you'll see exactly how this 15-second testosterone boosting trick actually works. And it's how I'm finally able to look like this at the age of 61. The bottom line is that in order for older men to get rid of their belly fat and to get into shape, you need to fight back against aging and start boosting your testosterone right this minute. So if you've been working out, putting in all the extra time in the gym, but not seeing the results that you were expecting, then there's a pretty good chance that your hormone health is suffering, specifically your testosterone. So start supporting your testosterone now and go to reloadyourtest.com.
And we'll see you there.